Woo woo woo.
You're listening.
And it's your girl Ramel.
We are here at Ascension Coffee in Dallas.
Yes.
It is delightful.
It is so fun. We're here being distracted by all the things happening on the patio,
Right.
but it's cool. We like it. It's coffee.
We had a nice coffee
Delightful.
with some jasmine tea and
Yes.
actual mugs.
Yes.
It was, I feel real bougie right now.
Yeah. Had a good time.
Yeah.
Over our White Rock Lake.
That's right. Casa Linda, the
Mhm.
Arboretum is close. But yeah, we're going to start checking some places out and taking you all with us.
Exactly. Love it. But if you want a full, quick rundown or review of the place, go to my page. You can either go TikTok or Instagram, and even on Facebook. But I'll have a cute little video of Ascension.
Yes. So enjoy the episode.
Yay!
Well,
Yo, what's up?
we are back again.
Back again.
Girl, this is our 19th episode.
I'm glad that you keep up because I don't be knowing.
I have to number them when I upload them, so there's
Okay.
Otherwise I wouldn't know.
I'm glad that you be knowing.
But I do look at all our stats, girl. We are international.
I know you were telling me.
We are
girl.
in 6 different countries.
Uh,
We are mostly in the U.S., but we have a listener in Cambodia. I know who it is. Shout out Patrick. He's in
What up,
Phnom
Patrick?
Penh. We have Canada. We have Mount Pearl and Edmonton, Alberta. We are in Sydney, Australia. We are in Cape Town, South Africa. And we are in Margate, Kent, in the United Kingdom.
nice. I was gonna do an accent for each one,
Oh,
but
Lord.
I'll just pass. I was
All
trying
of
to
mine would
that's
sound
why I was
fine.
looking like Cambodia. I was like, I don't want to be offensive, but Canada, Canada,
Eh?
Australia,
A good podcast,
g'day,
eh?
mate. South Africa, I watched 90 Day the other way, so I should know.
Dave Matthews is from South
South
Africa.
Africa. Is that good?
Yeah, kind of.
Welcome to South Africa.
Yeah, they do announce everything.
Yeah, they say and then the UK.
Oh,
Hello. Thank you for joining us. We are having tea.
We are having tea.
We're having tea. Yes. We should need some crumpets.
I would love to have crumpets and whey. I don't know what clotted
hell?
cream is, but I want it.
I don't know.
I
Clotted
want it.
cream, that sounds crazy. But some tea.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes.
But yeah, we're in 6 countries, 25 states, 57 cities. I love our audience.
Wide.
If y'all hear some background, we're just chilling at our local coffee spot.
Yes.
Ascension.
Very nice. Leslie suggested that we go to a new place and have coffee, and I was ridiculously excited. I was like, oh my God, let's do it. Loved it. I'm so at the age now where coffee dates sound way more fun than literally any other date.
Well, especially during the day.
Yes.
There was a point where I could have day drank anytime
Yeah, I guess
and
you're right.
been down. But no, this is lovely.
And I don't even think I did it well then.
No, you didn't.
Even when I did day drink when I was 20, I still wasn't.
You weren't good at it.
I wasn't good at it.
I don't know if it's good to be good at that, though.
Right.
I was kind of good at it, and that's not great.
I was like, what? We gotta go back to work.
Okay.
Terrible. No. It's not a good look for you.
No. But our podcast is hella supported by you guys, and we really appreciate it. I think it's awesome.
We do. Yes.
I think
That's
it's
awesome.
Thank you for everyone.
That's cool. I wonder who's I wonder if Dave Matthews is from South Africa.
I took a whole class in college because of Dave Matthews and because he's from South Africa.
Was it an African history or something?
It was. I had to take a upper division non-Western Civ class when I was at OU.
Oh.
And I was like, I have no idea what any of those words mean. And one of the choices was Africa since 1945. And so we talked about apartheid. And
that would be so interesting.
It was really interesting. I actually did, and I'm not a history buff. Oh, there's some grass touching around. We're out in the elements. We're not in the
grass
car.
was in my ear. I was like, whoa.
Ramel wanted to sit real close. And now I'm tickling her ear.
But I heard someone once, they took an African history class in college, and they said it was the hardest class they've ever taken because, we grew up in the U.S. and we don't know shit about Africa. Like,
No.
nothing. So they were like, this is so, like, at least, like, U.S., you can go dive into U.S., like, but we still know, like, the background.
Right.
Some of the stuff, but really don't know anything about it.
What was there? I keep thinking Sidney Powell, and that is definitely not who. Who did they say? Everyone said that he passed away.
Oh,
Nelson Mandela. They're like, he died. And then when he died, they're like, wait, didn't he already die?
Right.
Like, there's a whole, what are they called? When you...
Mandela?
Mandela.
Yeah.
Oh, Nelson Mandela.
Yeah.
Mandela. Lord. But yeah, it was interesting.
Yeah.
And I love me some Dave Matthews. So,
I didn't know he was from South Africa. That's interesting.
Yeah. He got to start in North Carolina, his band, but he is from South Africa.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Good old Dave.
Well, in other news, you know what we're going to talk about?
Girl.
Mila
and
Ashton Kutcher.
I am not sure how I feel. I think the other day when we spoke, I was kind of like a little bit more on... feel bad for Ashton and Mila, but like as I researched more, I'm like, oh well.
Well, it's just bizarre because Danny Masterson was convicted and sentenced to 30 years to life in prison for assaulting women.
Right.
And then, so they said in their apology video that Danny's parents asked them to write character.
Right.
Character. What are they called? Character.
Like letters or
letters, whatever.
Yeah.
But they did. And like, I don't know. I just don't feel like those are big, famous people with a loud platform who have used their platform to help human trafficking and abuse victims. Like, to me, it just seems like that was not their place to say anything.
Right. But I don't think they thought it was going to be public ever.
Right. Yeah, but when you're a famous couple like that, when a famous,
like how
did they not know?
I feel bad because I feel like maybe they probably had good intentions. They were trying to help their friend, but also their friend did a terrible thing.
Right. And just because he didn't do that to them doesn't mean that he didn't do that.
At some point, you just got to be like, yo, to protect our image, we love you. We'll put some money on your books, but I don't think we can write character letters for you.
Yeah, I just think they would have been better off not saying anything at all.
Yeah.
Like our girl on the plane. Like, don't issue no apology video.
Yeah.
Like, maybe Lizzo should have, and Ashton and Mila should have kept their,
Right. I do, I guess I just feel bad because, like, I think their intentions were good, but, like, everybody's, like...
Well, that's a conflicted situation.
Yeah. And I'm just like, okay.
Like, if I ever got in trouble, you would want to help me out, but I would never do that. Like, I would never... that's the thing.
Yeah. Just like on Real Housewives right now, Heather, because Jen Shaw's in jail.
Oh, yeah.
And Heather Gay, who had her back all last year. Now everybody's looking at her like, you had her back. I knew that. Like, Heather, where you got that crazy ass woman? So I guess it's the same thing.
I do feel like, I don't know, they have done a lot of good.
They have.
But it has kind of left a little stain on them.
They just need to go sit down for a second and sit in the corner.
But last time we were talking about it, you were saying, like, the importance of being able to, like, speak your mind and have an opinion. I do think that's important, but you don't have to have an opinion on everything.
Right. And you don't have to...
That's a justice system.
And then I think that I didn't realize, like, I thought, like, they didn't know. Is because the difference, like, is like he was already convicted, and then... So they knew he did these terrible things, and then they're like, oh, but don't let him go to jail for too long.
Right.
So maybe if, like, before he was convicted, maybe I can see having your friends back.
Yeah.
But
after and then,
like, they don't need to be canceled or anything. They just need to
I don't think they need to be canceled. But, you need to not just, you don't have to say something about everything.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm a firm believer if ever I'm that famous where I have to apologize. I don't know if I would. I would just, it just depends on what happened. Yeah. Because then people look at your apology and they're like, that didn't even.
Girl, do you know how many, like, behavioral things I watch about people's apology videos? They're like, but their mouths say one thing, but their body language says another.
Exactly.
And I'm like, and I'll watch everybody. I'm like, fascinating.
For sure.
But I don't know. I think maybe just sometimes you don't have to say something.
Just be quiet.
If you don't have nothing good to say, don't say nothing.
Girl.
Beyonce, for sure. She's done a really good job at not saying things when things get wild.
Girl. But I think that's one of her reasons, like, just let it blow over.
Right.
Because there'll be another news cycle here
Exactly.
pretty soon.
And don't be apologizing a whole month later when it's our plain girl. I still can't get over her. I don't think she's real. I don't think she's real at all.
That's funny. No. Sadly, my Lovey, she cracked me up. She knew that because I said something the other day, and I was like, "I'm telling you," and she joined me, and I was like, "You know that too?"
Yeah, Lovey.
And we both started laughing.
Right?
I was like,
No.
"Oh." I was like, "Oh, my baby knows stuff.
She's hip.
She's hip." One time, my dad, Milton Ferguson, he is crazy.
Milton is.
And when he first met Jesse, like 15 years ago, we were doing something, and my dad, because my dad will still use language like them cats over there, like when we're talking about guys. And so, like, my dad was like, "You know them cats across the street?" And Jesse was like, "There was cats across the street?" Like, what the hell? And my mom was like, "Milton, he does not know that language." And my dad goes,
They don't say that in Laredo.
Like, and then
He's Mexican.
My dad goes, "If you hip." Like, that's his fault. You don't know. If you hip. And me and Jesse still said that. We were like, "If you hip."
I love Milton.
Oh, but yeah, like, and then Jesse was like, "I mean, I know what cats say talk, but like, I just like, sometimes you're not thinking
Right, you
about
don't
it
think
in
about that.
He's like, he's like, "I'm allergic to cats."
I don't like cats. They freak me out. Where's these cats?
Oh, if you hip. Oh my God. Oh, Milton Ferguson. He's crazy.
Milton.
Girl, but yes. Yeah. Poor Mila and Ashton. They just, what do you do?
Yeah. Well, in more fun, yeah, sorry about you. But in more fun, positive news, the VMAs were last night.
I feel so old because I think I knew they came on, but then like, I think I saw something.
I didn't even know.
No.
I knew after. I was like, oh, the VMAs were last night?
Leslie was like, "Ramel, you want to talk about the VMAs?" I was like, "VMAs? Goddamn,
What the hell?
on it?" I'm like,
They still have those?
Yeah, like, make me feel old as hell right now.
But you would know a lot of the people.
I think, yeah, once I like researched it, I was like, oh.
Yeah.
I was kind of sad I didn't watch it. I was like, oh,
it was fun. The videos were fun.
I know.
They did 50 years of hip hop, and they had a collab with LL Cool J, Lil Wayne, Nicki Minaj, Grandmaster Flash, and Dougie Doug.
Cool. They've been doing that all year. Like, Grammys did it.
Yeah.
Like, all year. So
it was fun. It was a good...
Legit, all the magazine covers and stuff.
Right.
50, so
it's nice.
That's cool.
I have a shirt that says "Mama said knock you out," and it's LL Cool J, and Quincy's always like, "Why is he crying?" And I always say, "He's not crying, he's rapping."
There's a difference. Learn it.
He does look angry.
Oh, he does?
Yeah. But, yeah. Why is he crying? He's not crying, he's rapping.
Oh, thanks,
Girl,
Mom.
NSYNC reunited.
Oh, I know.
And they presented Taylor Swift the best pop song.
That's good.
And she was like, "I'm sorry, I'm having a hard time pivoting from this." I think she said that Lance Bass had golden pop hands.
Yeah.
It was cute.
Wouldn't that be cool? I wonder if they are going to do. I would totally go see
There's
it.
been rumors that there's going to be an NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, New Kids on the Block tour.
Wow.
That
crazy.
would be nice.
That would be. Because, like, Backstreet Boys were cool, but I didn't buy I knew, like, their big hits.
Right.
But I never got a Backstreet Boy album.
No.
Now, NSYNC, I got their album.
For sure.
And I got Justin Timberlake album.
Yes.
Like,
I even had JC Chazé's.
Yes. Like,
when Drumline, that movie, that song you did in Drumline?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, they were, to me, the more talented vocally and
I thought they were more fun, too.
Yeah.
And the boys were cuter.
Yeah, they weren't so, like, I don't care who you
Most
are.
of the Backstreet Boys looked like grown-ass men
Yeah,
back
and they
then.
were all, like, singing love songs. And I did go through, like, an R&B love song phase.
Yeah.
But then, as I got older, I was like, fuck you.
Yeah.
I was like, yes. That song, that video was awesome, and that choreography was awesome.
Yeah.
It was underrated NSYNC song. I feel like
that was my favorite NSYNC song.
I feel like that when you think of NSYNC, you always think of
Bye Bye Bye.
Yeah, Bye Bye Bye. But that video, the Dirty Pop,
that was my favorite.
Yeah, and the breakdown.
I saw Justin beatboxes. Yeah, that's good stuff.
It is.
So the rumor is that NSYNC is coming together for a song for the new Trolls movie.
The new Trolls.
Because there was there was a poster somewhere, and the QR code led to a Trolls. It was like all their hair, all the NSYNC guys' hair, but in troll form.
How cute.
And then it was like the NSYNC thing, so you didn't hear it, but they're definitely hinting the NSYNC is coming for the new Trolls movie.
That's cool. And Trolls is the shit.
I love Trolls.
Man.
When Kelly Clarkson starts going on that, it's good stuff.
All of like everything. Like the first one and the second one, they're awesome.
Very like the music. George Clinton is the for funk.
Yeah, that was really cool.
George Clinton's in Yo Gabba Gabba too.
Is he?
Mm-hmm. He plays DJ Lance Rock's dad.
Wow.
No, it's not George Clinton. It's
the Bootsy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bootsy Collins.
I'm like, still, it's still pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Dang, those guys are still alive and kicking.
Right? We should go. I see Parliament. See the Funkadelic.
Right? And my dad would say, all them niggas on stage. It'd be like 15, 20 people on stage.
There, I'm sure.
Yeah, like, what is going on here?
That'd be fun, though.
Yes,
let's go.
Let's do it.
Well, what else happened at the VMAs? Sean Diddy Combs was honored.
Oh, what was he honored? What did he get?
He got like it was like a lifetime award.
Oh,
so like
Taylor? No,
she got the most.
She got she
won 9 out of the 11 awards that she was nominated for.
Gotcha. She will at some point get the lifetime award.
She will
not right now.
And then one of they were talking about the Michael Jackson VMAs where Britney Spears was like, and he's the artist of the millennium. She was just excited to announce it. And then Michael Jackson was like, if you had told me when I was a little boy, I would have won the Artist of the Millennium Award. I would have told you were crazy. But like, that wasn't actually an award. She just said that because she was excited. And he was like, I'm the Artist of the Millennium.
Britney Spears said it.
Britney is kind of the queen of VMAs.
Yeah. I would totally, Michael Jackson deserves Artists of the
Millennium. Like, I don't think anybody said anything because they were like, yeah, okay.
Yeah. All right.
Yep. You got that one.
Britney Spears with her snake and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's good times.
That is good. I'm like, yeah, I guess you're right.
Nicki Minaj won Best Hip Hop, won Best in Hip Hop for the visual of her 2022 single, Super Freaky Girl. And she currently has the most awards for hip hop VMAs, and she just broke her own record. Like 4 was the most, and now it's 5.
Now it's 5. Well, good job, Nicki. Nicki is not my favorite, but good job for you.
She's not my favorite. Remember when everyone said that Iggy Azalea was going to knock Nicki Minaj out of her position?
Who said that?
Everyone at my beauty school said that. And that was some ghetto-ass girls. Literally all of them said that. And so I was like, this is legit.
To say everyone might be. I was like, who's the girl? I wish I was there because I would have been like,
There was a time where she was a little bit giving her a run for money, but then she's not. I don't know. Is Nicki Minaj even likable? I don't know.
No, I don't think so. I think that's why.
Worse than Iggy Azalea? Because she's not really that likable.
But I don't think that Iggy's talented.
No.
That's what I'm thinking.
But that's what, like, at one point, people were saying that Iggy Azalea was coming for Nicki.
I guess.
Yeah, at least in my beauty school. I thought that was national.
I don't think so. So I was like,
let us know in the comments.
I don't think anyone but her co-workers cutting hair. Girls.
That was Iggy Azalea's cousins in there saying that.
Like,
she's going to the top.
She does have some bops that I do rock out, but and I'm not even a Nicki fan at all.
Right. But no. Not going to happen.
No, I don't know why. Yeah, she just doesn't seem likable. That's the only, not because of her song. She just, to me, does not seem like a girl's girl.
Yeah. Throwing mics at people, I didn't really like that.
She seems like she has like an attitude. And that's fine, had attitude. I don't care. But
I wouldn't even care. If she had an attitude with me, I'd be like, okay, Nicki Minaj.
Like, yeah, you can have one. But
yeah.
I don't know. Hide it a little bit better.
You know, Nicki Minaj, right? Like, she was the only woman on stage with all those hip hop people.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess you're right. But she just, something about her where I'm like, I don't know if we could sit at Ascension and have a coffee together.
Right.
Nikki.
No.
Right?
No, probably not.
She'd probably be rude to the waiter.
Oh, gosh.
Right? That's where I draw the line.
I would draw the line at that.
Like, don't be up in here embarrassing me, Nikki. This is my city.
Get out of here, Nikki. Go to New York. I don't know where she's from. What else? Shakira was the first South American artist to win the Video Vanguard Award.
I love Shakira.
I do too. She's like a talented, beautiful person.
My sister and I saw her in concert.
Oh yeah,
a long time ago, and she was amazing. Really good. She's one of those artists where like Beyonce puts on a wonderfully, greatly rehearsed down to the T, perfectly performed show.
Mhm.
You know, Shakira puts on a different type of show. It's not going to be as much choreography and stuff, but it's a lot of energy still.
right.
She's just like, let's just fucking have a good time. And if I end up over here on stage left,
Right.
that's where I end up.
That's where we're gonna. That's
Follow
my
me.
hips don't lie.
Right, yeah. But she's like very good performer.
She's a fun performer
Yeah.
to watch.
Yeah.
I would see Shakira.
Yeah.
I don't know if I know any Shakira songs
I
like
think that
besides
you
the
would.
obvious.
I think that you would. Because, well, there's one album that I really liked of Shakira's, but I think you would.
Yeah, probably.
It was good times.
What else? Ice Spice won for Best New Artist.
She's a light-skinned girl, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then Olivia Rodrigo freaked everyone out with her performance. Because, like, the lights started coming down and there was, like, fires and things were, like, just falling. And it looked like there was total chaos on the stage. And, like, Selena Gomez was worried. She was like, Olivia, no! She was so
Watch out!
Shit's falling. But it was part of the thing. And then she came out and she started singing other songs. And everyone was like, Olivia.
Because I heard that apparently that was like her video. Well, like in the video what happened, but I guess nobody saw the video yet. So they were like, what?
Or just, it wasn't, I don't think anybody got it yet. Right. But it was supposed to be, like her video.
I like Olivia Rodrigo.
I do too.
She's got a pretty talented there.
When we were talking about her the other day, I was thinking about Sabrina Claudio at first.
Sabrina Carpenter?
No, Claudio.
I don't know who that is.
She's got a real like luscious, deep, kind of soulful voice. A little Latin mix.
Okay.
She's nice. It's good stuff. But yeah, I was getting them confused. But yeah, I like Olivia Rodrigo. She's fun. She's super cute too.
Yes, she is. Claudio. Oh, okay. I see. Girl, I don't know who that is.
She got some good stuff. Check it out.
Okay.
BuzzFeed, of course. I still read BuzzFeed stuff. I don't know if remember BuzzFeed was so big for a while.
I thought it still was. Oh no,
well, and then everybody made fun of BuzzFeed, and I still listen to BuzzFeed.
Yeah.
But they're talking about how Gen Z was rocking the style at the VMAs, and why did they were all dressed like early 2000s people or 90s? I'm like,
of course.
Oh, they rocked the styles that the previous generation. I mean, I guess we did. Millennials did that too.
Yeah,
but
we all did this. It's all circular,
right? But very obviously, a Gen Zer was like, look at all these Gen Zs looking better than everyone else. But everyone,
we always think that we're the best generation. Well, that's good. You should.
But it was like it was a fun VMA.
I know. Once I researched it a little bit, I was like, oh, I should have. I heard the performances were really good, and should have watched it a little bit. But
there's clips.
Yeah,
back in the day, it was like a big deal. But I don't feel like they did it on a Tuesday. I think it was like on a Sunday back then.
And then is it on MTV? Like what is it on?
I don't know.
Yeah, sure.
I don't know if. I don't know.
Yeah.
I totally forgot what you're talking about.
No, sorry, we got distracted. Okay.
But the VMAs being on a Sunday, I do think that they used to be on a Sunday because I feel like you would all talk about it on Monday. On a Tuesday? That's weird.
Yeah, that is weird. But
oh well.
What was I gonna say? Yeah, I'm interested to see is it on MTV? Because MTV doesn't show anything but like old episodes of Jersey Shore.
Right.
They do. There's sometimes where they do old episodes of TRL.
I do think that new artists are making videos again now.
That's cool.
So
yeah,
I do miss when MTV was all videos. I liked VH1 a lot too, though. I watched the shit out of this VH1.
You did? I watched BET and MTV.
Mm-hmm.
BET was the first back in the day. The jam.
Yeah.
Hold on, excuse us. I wonder if they don't make me hear it. We'll see.
Maybe not.
But then MTV. Because TRL used to be crazy too.
Right. I liked pop-up video on VH1.
Yes.
Pop-up video.
Yes.
That was good
cool.
stuff.
Yeah, that was cool.
Because I would always find out little facts, and I'd be like, oh.
She sprained her ankle by doing this move right here.
Right?
Like, oh, shit.
She was the 12th person to be chosen for this.
Yes. Oh, there's a lot going on here at Ascension, you guys.
It's distracted. That's okay.
Right.
Usually we're in the car, though.
Right.
But it is nice to be out. Texas finally cooled down.
Oh, it is
I think that
winter,
we had,
y'all.
yeah, we had it yesterday. It finally cooled down, and I think they said that was the coolest day we had since June. Like there was something like 35 plus days of 105 degree
Just
weather.
Insane.
Just a lot. So we made it through our last hot days this weekend.
Yes.
And so today is nice. And so
You can like sit outside.
Yes.
Yeah.
We saw a girl in she had her little puffer vest on.
It was literally like that. Like Levy went outside this morning and was like, ooh, I'm gonna get jacket bomb. Like, go ahead, baby.
Yes, this is the time of year where you're heater in the morning and
Yes.
Air conditioner in the afternoon.
Yeah. But it's nice.
It is nice. It just feels good to be outside without it just being so blah.
Exactly.
But yeah, that was distracting for a minute. But it's good to be out.
It is.
And our beverages here were delightful.
So good. I'm all hopped up on caffeine, and I had a lavender latte.
It was delicious.
Leslie had a nice flight.
Yes, I had a fall flight, and it came with
That's
a
good.
pumpkin cold brew, a pumpkin spice latte, and a butterscotch latte.
Yeah.
It was good.
Yeah, they were.
And then our food was delicious too.
We had a good time.
There's several of these Ascension restaurants in Dallas. I think there's 3 of them. But this is one of the newest ones, and it was an old church and that they've converted.
And it's not like Dallas prices. Like, we were very pleasantly surprised at the price of the lunch. Because sometimes Dallas can be like $20, and you're like, $20 for a bowl of soup?
Right?
And you're like, but it was a very...
The portion sizes were great.
Yeah, it was
delicious.
A normal price
They
lunch.
sell wine and stuff here, too. So, yeah, check out Ascension Coffee.
Sure. Yes.
Our server, Kayla, was delightful.
Very delightful.
I think we talked her into being a realtor.
She's going to be in the Moomaw Realty Group. I don't know.
Be ready for her call.
Right. She's probably going to be serving East Dallas and White Rock Lakes area.
Coming to my house. Check out Ramel's protege, Kayla. Well, girl, how you doing on your hard 75?
Girl, it's actually becoming easier. Getting up is not a big deal anymore.
I had to wake up at 5 this morning, and I hated it.
Well, because you had to get abruptly wake up.
Yes.
You weren't planning to
No,
wake up.
hell no, I wasn't.
Miss Quincy was like, get your ass out.
She did. She woke up screaming this morning.
If you plan it, and it was good. It's not so bad.
6 o'clock to me is early.
Right.
5 o'clock is really early.
Right. Yeah.
So I have a newfound appreciation for you getting up at 5.
It's not so bad. It's a lot of stuff. Like, I'm pretty busy the whole day, like just making sure I get everything in. Besides all the 800 other million things I have to do, but it's definitely getting easier, and like I feel like it's changing me.
Yeah.
In a way, like I feel like I definitely have more energy. And I'm more focused, and I'm just like
a different drive.
Just a different drive, like very focused on my health. Like I'm just gonna be healthy and happy, and it's going. I can feel the change. Right. It's not like, girl, I gotta get to 5.
We're like 2.5 weeks now.
Yeah.
I think.
Well, that's how many days you supposed to like? Is it 11 days to create a habit? 17?
No, I think it's 21 days.
Oh, girl, I'm way out.
We're almost there.
Okay, I can definitely feel.
Yeah, it's not hard not to have Cokes anymore.
No.
I do miss my YouTube drama because I saw a clip that my girl Amberlynn Reed has a new girlfriend, just like everyone said she was going to. But
imagine the fun you'll have.
I know.
Once catching
up.
Yeah.
And then also I'm looking forward to me being in a different place in my life in 75 days. And then these YouTube people like being exactly where they were when I left home. You might be making lots of money off of YouTube, but that's kind of not great what you're doing.
Right? Like, are you okay?
But I slightly miss it, but I'm okay. I'm okay.
Good.
But one thing that I've really noticed a big difference is the stretching. Because, like, the more I've been stretching, obviously, the more flexible I've been. But, like, I keep doing, because I'm trying to do my Asian squat to work out, like, my hips and knees more. And the more I've researched stuff, the more I've realized that you can store like anxiety and trauma and stress in your body. Like your body will go into a fight or flight mode and it will tense up to get ready to move. And if you're always stressed and you don't relieve that tension, it stores itself in your body. And so there's some exercise, I think they're called somatic exercises. And it's like a lot of rocking and stretching and like just gentle exercising your hips especially. But like they say that some people, when they stretch, like they'll just start crying. And like it literally like releases trauma stored in your body.
Interesting.
And I do feel like we've had a couple of things going on lately, and it'd be very easy for me to like freak the heck out right now. But I have a calmness about me.
Right.
And I think it's because before I was wound up tight. Like my Achilles heels were so tight, like I couldn't walk. I was walking like an old person, and I'm not trying to do that. Like, but I think that the key to like feeling and staying young is definitely in your hips and knees, and then that affects the rest of your body.
For sure.
So I've really been enjoying it.
Yeah, you're right, because you hear about all the people getting hip replacements and stuff.
Yeah.
When there's, because you guys don't like to do the bod. It's called bod eye now, but it's Beachbody. Nobody knows bod eye,
right?
So it's Beachbody.
But it says bod eye,
right? I think bod eye. I don't know what it is. Beachbody, right? Oh, maybe I'm saying it wrong. Because the eye is in a different font,
right?
Girl,
I would have said bod eye too.
I don't know what it is. Girl,
whatever.
Beachbody,
formerly known as Beachbody,
right?
Okay, Prince.
Yes. But there's a bar workout, BARRE workout that I like to do, and the girl on there, her name Elise something, but she focuses a lot on your hips. Yeah, and like you definitely feel like, oh, my hips are. You just don't realize it until you start moving them and working them out. And getting them more flexible, and you're like, ooh, it is. It's
been very nice. I'm definitely gaining a lot of flexibility.
Well, good girl.
So way better. I've stopped losing weight though, and
I don't think you stopped losing weight. I just think that you maybe have gained a little muscle,
maybe,
and then you just lost the weight immediately because you stopped drinking sodas.
Right?
It's just a little
water weight and stuff. Yeah. But it is. I'm feeling a lot better.
Good,
a lot better.
Yay!
Well,
till November 11th we go. Veterans Day.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So Veterans Day will be done.
I'm not even tripping about it, really. Oh. Your jam? What is this?
Oh, was the song for Frozen 2? Into the Unknown.
I've never even seen it. No, because Quincy doesn't like Frozen.
Oh, that's right.
So I don't have to watch it.
Oh. Well, we saw it.
It doesn't start off great. I don't like the way Frozen starts off with the guys in the ice.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
I'm not a big Frozen person because, I'm like, it's cold as hell.
You're a summer person.
I'm like, it just makes me cold. I'm like, ooh, it's cold in here, guys. No.
Do you want to build a snowman? No.
No, I don't. I like Moana way better.
Mm-hmm. I'll build a sandcastle.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then I hate it when the parents die. Spoiler alert, sorry.
Oh, yeah.
But I know Disney has a thing with the parents dying, but I'm like, when we gonna stop that, Disney?
Right?
And the parents stop dying.
I mean, I guess that's part of life, but
okay.
Anyways,
oh, do you have anything else? Oh no, we did Hard 75. Cool.
Yeah.
You have anything else? Cool. Yeah. It's becoming not so hard.
Yeah, it is not that hard.
It almost keeps you focused because you're like, oh shit, I gotta do this, gotta do this, gotta do this.
It does help me that two of my things are not doing certain things. Like not doing YouTube and not having Cokes.
Right.
Because that makes it easier to do the other things.
You're like, oh, God.
And my 10 things I'm thankful for, I swear that just sets me up for a good day.
Yeah.
Because like no matter what trials and tribulations you've gone through, you woke up that morning, you have something to be thankful for, and it's just a delightful way to start your day.
Amen.
So, yeah, Hard 75 is definitely becoming easier.
I agree.
Well, what else you been into?
Girl, so I've been wanting to get more into it. I just haven't had time. But so Olivia Rodrigo, we talked about her during the VMAs discussion. So she released her second album, and that song Vampire, it made me realize, because like I liked her songs from, I didn't listen to her first album, but I like listened to the songs that came on the radio or whatever, and I liked them. And it just takes me a while to really say that I like an artist. Like I'm not gonna put,
especially a new artist.
Yeah, and I'll be like, I like the song. I don't know about her, right? You know, but then like the Vampire, I was like, this song is good. And then I think I heard another song, and I was like, okay, I think I like Olivia Rodrigo. So I've been kind of listening to her album lightly. My what's that song? I like Vampire, just like her angst and just her.
I do love a good angsty song.
Oh yes, it's not normally what I listen to.
Me neither. We were gonna do that. Was gonna be our triple dipper today, but
look up the other song that I like. Go ahead.
The other day I was just having. It was just a hard day. Like some days just be like that. And my husband took my kid to the park so I could have just a minute by myself. And I turned on Four Non-Blondes and I screamed to the top of my lungs, what's going on? I love that song. Wake up morning, I step outside and I take a deep breath and I get real high. So good. But yeah, sometimes you just need a angsty.
Yes. Like, sometimes as the older we get, we're like, we need some like pep in our step. Right. But like
sometimes, but a lot of times, like I go a little hard. I'll be like Busta Rhymes, break your neck, or
right. The other song I liked on the Olivia Rodrigo's new album is Bad Idea, Right?
Oh, that's a fun.
It's a bad idea, right? Sing tonight. And then like whatever. Like, because it's just such a like teenager song.
It is a fun song
to be like racking your brain over something and then just be like, whatever, I'm gonna do it. Like,
exactly.
It's just like
I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah.
Okay, I did it.
Right. It's just fun little teenage. It just reminds you of your teenage years. And I try to tell myself like when the kids start getting to like they're like. I can think of sometimes where I was so emotional over like a guy,
girl,
and like my mom never made me feel. She's always like, "Oh, baby," like I know in her head she was like, "This girl really over here," but like at that moment, that's your feelings, yeah. So I'm gonna try to do my best to not be like, "Girl, if you get your ass up and calm down," like that's their feelings. Let them feel their feelings. And it's huge for them at that moment.
It really is.
Yes, and he told me. Yeah, he likes somebody.
Girl, one time, so you had your own phone line. I had to be sneaky to talk on the phone late, and so I had the portable phone in my room, and I was fighting with my junior high boyfriend, and I was mad as hell. And I guess I wasn't being quiet, and my mom heard me say, "Well, fuck you." And mom was coming down to be like, Leslie, we don't talk like that. And I was like, oh, well, fuck you. Like I just kept going. And my mom just said that she giggled and turned around and went the other way.
Like
she's like, I'm just gonna let her have this one.
Yes.
Like,
I think I'll do the same thing. I'm like, I don't
like she's obviously angry. Business. I'll let her take it out on this boy and then me.
Or I'd come in there and be like, what you do to my baby?
Right?
I'm like, yeah, fuck you and your mama. So come over here.
What's up? I'll fight her.
Don't come around here. Don't come around over here.
I like those videos where the moms are like, I'm about to fight this mom and she's got a kid. I need you to get your shoes on and fight this kid. Right. And the kids are like, oh, we're about to fight. Like some of them are like down. They're like, we're about to throw down. And other kids are like, why? No.
Yeah. I don't know what my kids would be like. I didn't do it. I don't know why I didn't. I'm like,
I wouldn't do it, but I think it's funny.
Yeah, I think yes, I agree. Yeah,
it made me laugh.
I don't know. They could literally go either way. I feel like they would question. Cause they'd be like, I think they would know that their mom is not a fighting mom.
Right.
Like, Mom,
you didn't find nobody.
Hey, where are they at? Let me go see. I can see them doing that.
Okay, if Jesse or Paul said that, then maybe
yeah. I think LJ would be like, nah, bro.
Like, you got this, Daddy? You don't need my help?
I don't need a record right now. I have goals I need to achieve.
Oh, yes. Alex P. Keaton would definitely have questions.
No. Lubby might.
Probably, yeah. I bet Quincy would, maybe. I don't know.
I'm like, but yeah, I don't want to.
She's only 2 yet.
Yeah.
I'm not going to try to get her that crunk.
Yeah. Like, no, baby, we're not fighting.
We're not going to fight.
Yeah.
We're not fighters.
What are we talking about?
What are we
yeah.
into?
Oh, yeah. And that's Olivia Rodrigo.
Yes.
To answer your question. Fun songs.
I did listen to a little bit.
I know that was on the old album, but that's a fun song.
Yeah, that is a fun song. Oh, I didn't realize that was...
I love that part. Like, you didn't even care.
That is definitely a vibe.
Yes.
You didn't care to ask.
Like a damn sociopath. I break my mind.
I didn't realize that was her. Okay, yeah. I like Olivia Rodrigo.
Yeah.
She's fun.
Cool. Yeah.
She's cute too.
Check. She won the Grammy for Best New Artist, I think. She won a few Grammys last year.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Well, good on you, girl.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know what?
Girl.
Sister Wives.
Girl, I don't even think I saw what they happened. What happened?
This last one, so the one last week, Cody and Janelle got into that huge fight.
Okay, where she was like,
cussed him out leaving. Right. And then this last episode was Christmas of 2021.
Oh, okay, because like the whole big thing is they're not spending Christmas together.
Right, because the boys had to apologize and Janelle and Cody were fighting about that. And he's like, well, I took that back. They didn't have to apologize. But then he's like, the phone goes both ways. Like, sir, you are the parent. You are supposed to reach out to your children if you have an issue. So him and Janelle had this big fight, and he's got 6 children with Janelle. And their youngest, Savannah, he just didn't even call her on Christmas. Like, he was mad at the other kids, but he didn't reach out to his own kid on Christmas because he wanted to spend time with people that loved him and that respected his authority.
And crazy.
He has lost his mind.
Yes.
Like, the making people be loyal to you and, like, I don't know, loyalty is something to me that you don't even talk about. Like, if you're loyal to someone, you don't have to talk about that. I have a family that's a wife that is fundamentally loyal to me, and kids that see me as the head of the family.
So what does that mean? Like, in his mind, that means you never question.
I guess so.
No, you just don't question.
You just can't question.
Because I can be loyal to you, but that's cool. Girl, I question you sometimes.
Yeah.
We question each other.
But and then I'm like, that's loyalty. I think so too. Keeping people in check.
Yeah, I'm not going to let you over here. Remember, I'm going to go dive off this cliff.
Right? You're going to lose 3 of your wives and your friends don't say nothing?
Yeah, like, listen, I don't think it's a good idea. No, if I was just blind, I'm like, girl, go ahead. Like, that's not loyalty.
Exactly.
Like, keep me in check, please.
But then Robin, she's the last wife left, and she's not even she was like, I came into a polygamous marriage, and this is no longer a polygamous marriage. She's like, I'm the last one left.
She's like, I don't think this is not fun with you around all the time. That's what that means.
She called him the Cody Coaster. And yeah.
So the one one's name that got catfish.
Oh, Mary.
So she's gone too?
She's the last one left, but this is the last Christmas she spent with the family. Like, so she had 1 kid. Mary was the first wife, and she had 1 kid.
She only has 1 kid?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I think she had fertility issues.
Oh, okay.
And her son is transgender and recently got married. And
to a girl?
Leon, yeah.
Oh, boy.
She was born female and transitioned to male and married a female.
Oh, okay, cool.
But Leon was always really cool, and it's difficult. If I'm misusing pronouns, it was because at the beginning of the season, she was a she,
right?
And now she's a he. But when the show started, I can't remember Mariah. She was known as Mariah then, but she was interested in a polygamous family. And then since then, she's transitioned and married a woman. But she's not the only LGBTQ kid from the Browns. And most of them are, like, the moms, for the most part, are accepting. But Cody and Robin are not.
Oh, Cody and Robin is not.
No.
So are they mean to the kid?
Well, Mary's kid wasn't at Christmas with the rest of the family. So Mary went to Robin's house, and they had Christmas. And she used to do Christmas Eve with everyone. And she was like, well, do I do Christmas Eve with all the other kids? And Cody and Robin were like, I don't know. That sounds scary. Like, that is not the right answer. Yes, you have Christmas with your other, because there'll be a big fight.
Oh, okay. I'm like, well, that sounds scary. Okay.
Because then Cody wouldn't have been invited. I don't know. It's just a mess. It is a mess. this family that started out like wanting to love should be multiplied, not divided. This man is kicking all of his wives out of his life. So
I'm interested to see. I'm surprised I don't know. Surprised they're still filming and stuff.
Well, there's talk about them being spinoff shows with Janelle and Christine. Christine already does like cooking shows and stuff with her kids. Like she has little TLC cooking with Christine. So, but she's about to get married to David Woolley.
Okay, I think I knew that.
And she seems happy.
She does.
He's got a big family. Good for her.
Good.
I mean, sorry about your marriage, but I'm glad you're happy.
Yeah.
So, I've been on the Sister Wives.
That's
bandwagon.
Right.
That's a lot right now. It was boring for a while.
Right.
And now it's like...
Yeah. I think that's why I can tap in like from time to time and be like, oh, what's going on? And kind of know what's going on.
Yeah.
So you don't need to watch all 8 million seasons.
No.
But,
and also, you know what the outcome is at this point. You're just seeing it unfold. You're just seeing it
and looking at all... Everybody's looking at all the signs. Like, look at her face.
Exactly.
But, yeah.
Like, everybody knew Mary was going to leave. So in the show, Janelle and Cody are separated. Mary's still hanging around, but we all know that Mary eventually does end up leaving.
Girl.
So that's that. Excuse me.
Cool. Well, go watch.
We gotta do our triple dipper, girl.
Yes. Okay. Yes. Triple dipper. So we decided to go with the top 3 VMA moments. Since we were talking about the VMAs, and
the VMAs were hype.
Yeah, and they were crazy because like the Grammys and everything is so formal, and the VMAs is the one where you can just be. People would come drunk.
Yeah.
Wear the craziest things.
When Matt, Trey Parker and Matt, what's his face from South Park, they dressed in dresses and took acid and went to the show.
Yes, like you could just be absolutely unhinged.
Yeah.
So of course it has some crazy moments. Do you have an honorable mention?
No, not really.
I have my honorable mention, but it's honorable mention for the opposite reasons we think. Was the Britney and Madonna and the, I guess, Christina kiss or whatever. And the only reason is because I cannot stand when girls kiss to be, like, thirsty, basically. Like, I remember, I'll never forget, I was in college, and this is why I keep my circle, like, tight, because every time I go out with somebody else, they do some stupid shit to make me be like, I'm never hanging out with you.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah, so I went out with a girl, and she's like, let's kiss it, give a free drink. And I was like, if you don't get away from me with that thirsty ass shit, like, I don't, first of all, if I wanted a guy to buy me a drink, he buy me a drink, I don't need to kiss you.
Right?
Second of all, no.
Yeah.
And there's anything wrong with kissing girls.
No,
but don't do it to be thirsty to attract a dude. Ugh,
yeah.
That is just.
It was definitely for shock value.
Yes, I don't like that.
Yeah.
Something about that was a thing in like don't you think in the early 2000s? It was all kiss a girl and show your titties.
Yes. Like, what was that? Girls Gone Wild.
Yes.
That was a whole thing back then.
And I didn't like, and I was not a prude or I was a party girl, but I was like, I'm not going to do any of those things.
Yeah.
I'm not going to show my boobs, and I'm not going to.
Word.
Yeah. And I'm fine. The guys liked me anyway.
They did.
Without all that.
Right?
Right.
I have to do all that.
Yes, but that's why. And then they left Christina out. They were supposed to get Christina. So the kiss initially, it was all 3 of them on stage. Britney, Madonna, and Christina. And the Britney and Madonna kiss went so crazy. And then I guess the camera panned to the audience. And they missed the
There
Christina.
is video of them.
Okay. But so the big thing.
It was definitely Britney over
Christina. Christina was a better talent.
Yeah.
Britney was really good, though, too.
Britney is also the queen of VMAs.
Yeah. Britney was a better performer, I guess, dancer.
Yeah.
But Christina's voice is
freaking
insane. One of the top voices for sure.
Ever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Agreed.
Yeah. So that's my honorable mention, but not because I liked it, but because it made me mad. Like, you girls don't need to be thirsty. You guys look at y'all.
Right?
Christina, Madonna, Britney. 3 people you can say the first name.
Right?
Don't even be kissing each other.
Right? I can see that.
Yeah. Okay. That's it.
My number 3 is from the 90s when Limp Bizkit won and the Rage Against the Machine bassist got mad and he climbed up one of like the things at the show. And he was so mad because he was like...
He was mad because they won?
He was mad because they won because he was like, y'all aren't rock and roll.
Limp Bizkit.
Yeah, exactly.
That's hilarious. You're like, and then at the same time, you're like, bro, it's an MTV award.
Right?
It's not like a...
Like, Rage Against the Machine, not Rage Against the VMAs.
Right. You're like, bro, it's literally a popcorn.
It's golden popcorn astronaut, dude.
I think it's fine.
I bet, like, I don't know, Limp Bizkit did piss off a lot of people.
They did, but I'm not
and then
sure
he's like, crowd surf, and the guys...
I forgot that Limp Bizkit was such a...
I had a little bit of a crush on Fred Durst.
I don't know if I had a crush. Didn't Eminem not like him? Or no?
Yeah, they kind of had a thing.
Yeah. I don't think I felt either any way, yes or no, towards them.
I definitely had a little crush.
All right.
Even when he came out recently with, like, his grandpa's chick, I was like, Fred.
Okay, I'm going to have to look it up.
He's like, I don't know.
I'm like, hold on.
It's funny. It's amusing.
Okay.
So, what's your number 3?
My number 3 is... just because it was funny and I liked her reaction. Remember when Nicki Minaj was like, Miley Cyrus, what's good?
Yes.
And Miley was like, the fuck?
Right? Yeah, you thought they were going to fight.
Yes, but I think that Miley was so... I feel like Miley would have been me in that situation. Like, does nobody want to fight you, Nicki Minaj?
Like, is this play? What are we doing here?
And you're all the way across on the other side of the stage?
Yeah, what was the beef? Do you remember?
I cannot remember. No. I just remember I liked the reaction because I felt like Miley was like, I'm on a totally different stage. Like, I can't come and it'll take me a long time to get to you.
Right?
First of all. Second of all, I ain't trying to fight you. But I think that Nicki mistook something that Miley said. That's why I just feel like Nicki like takes this stuff personally that she shouldn't take personally.
Yeah, a little bit.
She just seems like that type of chick.
Well, they kind of did that this year with Megan Thee Stallion and Justin Timberlake. Because there was like an exchange between them, and people were like, "Oh, they're fighting behind stage."
Oh, yeah.
But it was really Justin was like, "Nice to meet you," and she was like, "No, this doesn't count. We have to do it formally," because she's
she was
a big
being
fan.
Like aggressively nice.
Yes,
right.
Well,
right,
he was trying to say hi, and she was like, "No, we're gonna do this right,
right? Because
you are Justin Timberlake." And yeah, people misunderstood it at first, but it ended up it was all good.
Yeah, good one.
All right, my number 2 is 2019, the Missy Elliott medley, when they brought back Allison Stoner.
Yeah.
I was so excited to see that little girl.
That was cool.
And then you forget how hard so many Missy Elliott songs are.
Man, Missy Elliott.
Music makes me lose control.
Missy Elliott is shit,
I do love me some Missy Elliott.
If she ever, she doesn't tour much.
I don't think so.
But if she does, we have to pay attention.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
So that was a good moment.
No, that's a good one. I like that. I forgot. Yeah. My number 2 is just when Lady Gaga wore the meat dress.
Oh yeah.
Back when Lady Gaga was Lady Gaga.
She came in that egg that one time.
Lady Gaga used to. I feel like I talk about Lady Gaga sometimes. Like, let me tell you about Lady Gaga. Because now she's so evolved, and she's like it's so funny to me when people are like, "Yo, Lady Gaga can sing," because she was so like
avant-garde
and crazy. I think it like took away from her talent, and then like, I mean, that's cool. It was good marketing. She got on the scene.
Lady Gaga.
Yeah. And then now she's like, "Okay, now y'all can see me," and she kind of like calmed it down. And you're like, she's a talented actress.
Yeah,
she's a talented singer.
I do have much more respect for Lady Gaga now.
And because back in the day, you're like, she's a little crazy.
Yeah, I was like,
but like, it's just so I like Lady Gaga. She's fun, and I appreciate her.
She's grown on me.
Yeah, I appreciate her
artistic
or her like metamorph. Like, just you see her. We've seen her grow up. We've seen her go from like
meat dress.
Yeah, meat dress.
I think one of her first appearances was on that. Do you remember that show on MTV, The Boiling Point? Where they would purposely try to piss people off to see if you would lose your mind. And if you didn't, you got like $100 or like $20.
I barely remember that show.
She was on an episode of that. She was at a cafe and they were trying to like piss her off. And I don't remember if she won or not. But
I like her. She's fun. But yeah, I think at first I wasn't sure.
I was not.
I started to turn on her, to like her whenever she came up with rah, 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 because I think everybody likes the song. You're like, okay, you're like, the song is good.
What did she do? Telephone with Beyonce?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That video was amazing, but I would never dance. Like, there's a scene where, like, the breakdown where she's literally next to Beyonce and they're dancing.
Mm-hmm. She didn't need to do that to
dance
herself.
next to Beyonce.
Yeah.
And Lady Gaga could dance.
Right, but not next to Beyonce.
No, girl, you look so stiff.
You know, work your hips out, girl.
What happened? Like, it's just, like, the talent. If I would have saw that playback, I'd been like, no, can y'all cut that? Go ahead and cut that
I do not look good.
Or cut me out. Keep Beyonce in there.
She did great. But
I'll just flat cut to me. Cut back and forth, but we don't need to be side by side.
No.
Like, it was just so apparent. But lovely girl.
Yeah. You know, that's a fun song, though.
Yeah, it is a fun song.
Word.
So that's my number 2.
Well.
We're number 1. Okay.
We are. Ironically, my number 1 is...
I just read yours. I'm like, oh.
Mine is different because my number 1 is Justin Timberlake's face when Britney and Madonna kissed at the 23rd.
What was his face like?
He was not having it.
Oh.
He said, like, his face said, really? Really, bitch?
Like, that's what, kissing her, making me look crazy.
For what? Madonna? You're going to kiss Madonna on TV? His face is just the funniest. He is not amused in the slightest.
Sorry, just
so it's not Madonna and Britney kissing. It's just his face while they're kissing,
right?
Because he was not having it.
I mean, you don't want your girl there kissing on anybody.
They like touched tongues.
They did.
It was. I remember being like, oh
yes,
and that was
like back then. You were like, oh yeah, like oh my.
And Madonna seemed like a grown ass woman compared to Britney, that was like a teenager.
Yeah, so it was just a little weird.
It was a little weird.
It was just thirsty. That's all it was. Like, let's show everybody this.
Yeah, but it's Madonna too. And Britney, I mean, come on. Yeah. Obviously, like, yeah, Britney and her White Snake, or Britney with Hit Me Baby One More Time with like the clear, with the rhinestones.
Right.
Like, those are classic VMA moments. But Justin's face.
I mean, everybody knows. Well, my number 1 is probably y'all could guess. You're probably, I can't imagine. But of course, it's when Beyonce did Love on Top and she announced that she was pregnant with Blue Ivy, who's now performing with her.
I love them, seeing them together.
Yes, looks just like her damn mama, girl. But, like, yeah, I thought that was fun. Everyone was like, oh,
the way she rubbed her belly at the end, that was so fun.
And that Love on Top is just a good song. And yeah, you know, that's my girl. So she's always be number 1 in my book. I'm sorry to bore you guys with my Beyonce.
I didn't know. Because when we got here, we're like, well, let's talk about it a little bit. And then I was like, if you don't put this as your number 1, she's like, oh, it is.
All right. I already wrote that down as soon as we came up. Like, that's my number 1. I got to figure out 2 and 3 now.
That's usually how it goes.
Yes.
Well, girl, it's that's the end of our show. I
think so. Yes, I had fun.
So what's the time we got
over here? Just being in Dallas and at Ascension on the patio, watching everybody.
It's been a delightful afternoon.
Yes. Afternoon delight.
I
was waiting for you to join me. I was like,
I know. I was like, oh, what are we doing?
Yeah, thought we were going to harmonize there.
I need the whole team. I wasn't ready.
That's okay. Sorry.
That is a great scene in that movie, though.
Yes.
All right. Well, make sure you follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. And follow your girl,
Remember Realtor, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok.
That's right. Give us a nice rating and review anywhere that you listen to us. Make sure you interact with us on our Spotify. We do polls and Q&As. And tell your friends about us.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right. Well, we will.